ADC presidential candidate Dumebi Kachikwu visits Ekiti to support the party's governorship candidate. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the presidential candidate under the African Democratic Congress Party, Dumebi Kachikwu, on Thursday visited Ekiti State to support the party's gubernatorial candidate, Dr. Wole Oluyede, ahead of the upcoming June 18th governorship election. Mr. Dumebi, who recently won the party's presidential ticket, urged the Ekiti State government and electoral bodies to ensure a free and fair election on Saturday. At number 2, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, has announced the governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, as his running mate. Mr. Atiku made the announcement on Thursday at the PDP headquarters in Abuja. This is contrary to the reports that the Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike, would emerge as Atiku's running mate. At number 3, on behalf of the families and friends of the abducted passengers of the Abuja-Kaduna train, the chairman, Dr. Abdul Fattah Ejimoh, on Wednesday, while appreciating the federal government, also appealed for more efforts towards the release of the remaining 50 victims. They expressed concern over the condition of the remaining captives, noting that the 11 released victims are still hospitalized, traumatized, and mentally unstable. At number 4, the Zamfara state government, in a statement by the special advisor to the governor of media, Zailani Bapa, said the state government has not closed down the telecommunication services as being rumored in the state. He, however, disclosed that if the implementation of communication shutdown becomes necessary, it can be employed once again. At number 5, the Pension Transitional Arrangements Doctorate on Thursday said technological glitches are responsible for the non-payment of pension to retired federal civil servants in Lagos. The Executive Secretary of PTAD, Dr. Chioma Ejikeme, while speaking on Channels Television, said that agency was working on resolving the delayed payment. Dr. Ejikeme added that it wasn't the fault of PTAD but the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. At number 6, the House of Representatives Committee on Electoral Matters has been mandated to liaise with the INEC to ensure the continuation of continuous voter registration exercise as provided in the Electoral Act. Benjamin Kalu, representing Bende Federal Constituency, Abia State, who made the motion, noted that about 42% of the voter registrations recorded were invalid, with about 20 million unclaimed permanent voters' cards. At number 7, the trial of late gospel singer's husband, Peterwachuku, has been adjourned till on Monday, June 20th and Tuesday, June 21st. It was gathered that the FCT High Court Judge, Justice Njideka Nwosu Iyeme, was absent. Recall that the federal government slammed a 23-count charge against the late gospel singer's husband, which borders on domestic violence and homicide. At number 8, at least one person has been killed and 32 houses destroyed after a windstorm and flooding in Yangsangai village in Rano local government area of Kano State. The Executive Secretary of the State Emergency Management Agency, Dr. Saleh Jali, who disclosed the news on Thursday, said that several people were also displaced by the disaster, which occurred on June 4th, adding that the agency has deployed its personnel to the community to assess the extent of damage for intervention. At number 9, the 2022 Southeast Inaugural Open Table Tennis Championship has served off in Enugu State on Thursday, which is the second day after the screening of players on Wednesday. The 3-day championship, which features veterans, singles, and cadets categories, will end on Friday. The championship is organized by the Enugu Table Tennis Club in collaboration with the Enugu State Table Tennis Association and Enugu Ministry of Youth and Sports. Finally, at number 10, the UN Refugee Agency has counted 100 million people worldwide who have been forced to flee their homes. The figure is the highest number of displaced people recorded since World War II. The UN body said in its Global Trends report on Thursday that displacement of civilians from Ukraine was the largest and fastest growing refugee crisis since the UNHCR was established in 1951. That's all for today. Please do well to get your permanent voters card as the 2023 general election is almost here. See you next time on What's Happening.